こんにちは、こんばんは、おはよう、おやすみ。Pikano desu. Hi everyone, this is V. It has been like 2 years since I last made a vlog, and めっちゃ久しぶり. Well, I've been talking a lot by myself during my gameplay, and today I'm going to do a review on the very first PS4 games that I've played, which is the P5 Persona 5 series. Really, in my whole life, my virgin PS4 games are actually from this series, Persona 5. And I've played all three, the original Persona 5. I played this last year. I don't really remember why I started playing, but anyway, yes, I started to play Persona 5 last year and I finished it, I guess, in 3 to 4 months, 100 hours. And then late last year, something like a week before New Year, I tried to play the Persona 5 Royal, which was released last year's October 2019. And then like 2 weeks ago, I started to play and finish Persona 5 Scramble, which was released this year, February 20, a day after Futaba Sakura's birthday. When I first started to play Persona 5, I didn't expect to be pulled and to be addicted to this hell. But okay. The first thing that attracted me to play Persona 5 was actually Tamaki-an, because she is blonde hair and then she have twin tail, and in a way she reminded me of Enoshima Junko, because that's the character design that I really like, twin tail and then super beating. But after playing, my favorite girl ends up as Futaba. Although during my play, I actually ended up dating Makoto, because I don't really see Joker dating Futaba. I see Joker as an older brother position for Futaba. And then I didn't date Tamaki because I actually shipped Tamaki with Yusuke or Tamaki with Ryuji. Although the best OTP, I guess, it's Joker and Yusuke. Hi. Okay, maybe it's not that kind of game, but okay. Hi. So Persona 5, I actually played this and finished this in 125 hours gameplay. One of the things that made me really love the game is the soundtrack. I ended up buying the CD OST as well, the OST CD as well. And then after playing this, after getting addicted to this, after buying the merch, I contemplated whether I should get Persona 5 Royal or not. Because, well, there are two new characters and then more storyline. At first I was like, do I really want to spend another 100 hours to play the same story? And a bit more, so like 120 and most probably plus 30 hours for this. But surprisingly, I finished Persona 5 Royal in less than 100 hours, in less than 90 hours to be exact. Maybe because I get used to the controller and I get used to the battle system. Although actually in Persona 5 Royal, well, there are the new characters, made new storyline, and then Akechi is not dead. And then Mona actually fly. He ended up as a helicopter. And then there's the third time in school. And then there's something more after December 24. Although Atlas actually blocked the recording scene for that because, well, it's totally spoiler. And the story is less absorbed than the first one. So those who really like the original Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal is really worth it. And I guess you won't spend as much time. Although the Mementosu is actually widened as well. And then there's the new character Doje in Mementosu. And then, in the Mementosu, there's also something that's like a STEM rally. But surprisingly, as I said again and again, I didn't spend more time in Persona 5 Royal than in the original Persona 5. So this is really worth it, guys. And apparently the English version will be released like March 31st. That's why I actually rushed for this. And another reason why I actually rushed for Persona 5 Royal is, of course, the Scramble, which is the latest one. I actually spent even lesser time in Scramble. I think I only took like 30 to 40 hours gameplay. Well, the gameplay is totally different, as in the battle is totally different, but it's still lots of fun for those who don't play Persona 5 Royal, or even for people who don't play the original Persona 5. For those people who just like the character design or just like how the character acts, Persona 5 Scramble is really recommended because it takes lesser time, and then, well, there's still everyone's story in it. There are 2 to 3 new characters, and one of my most favorite seiyuu is also here. And the gameplay is totally different though. The battle is totally different. I forgot to mention that Persona 5 Royals bosses are actually harder to beat than the normal Persona 5. That's why I actually spend more time grinding, although again, I spend lesser time playing. I also max up all the stages, but because of that, I didn't maximize everyone's relationship. I didn't maximize Sojiro, I didn't maximize Ishii, and I didn't maximize Haru. I wanted to do Haruman, but then, because of those reasons, although I maxed up all my stats, so I also didn't finish all the Mementos requests, I guess. But still, even though I played safety mode for both Persona 5 Royal and the normal Persona 5, for the Scramble one, there's only easy, normal, and hard. I played easy though, and I spent the 35 hours gameplay. But because this battle is way different than the normal Persona 5, so the battle members I use are also different. Because in the normal Persona 5, it's more like we actually give order to our persona for what skill to use. But in Persona 5 Scramble, there's lots of running, hiding, jumping. And there's also some of the persona side, but the SP is super low. That's why physical attack is more important. So in the normal Persona 5, the members I like to use are Yusuke, Makoto, and An, because I like to freeze or to burn the enemy so that they can't attack well. But for the battle one, for Scramble, I actually like to use Haru, I like to use Ryuji, and I like to use Makoto. I like to use Makoto to heal me, and then I like to use Ryuji and Haru because their physical attack are super high. For Haru, it's actually quite surprising because, wow, rich girl is actually scary when she's angry. Hey! And the songs are still super good. They're actually remix of the battle songs, and the new songs for the background songs of the new jail are super lit as well. And the new songs made for Persona 5 Royal are also super good. But among the three, my most favorite one goes to Persona 5 Royal. Yay! I actually decided to buy Persona 5 Royal because at first I was super interested in Kasumi, the new girl, ponytail, and then Kohai, and then red hair, also another of my fetish. But apparently at the end of the play, I still like Futaba the most. Well, there's actually a lot of story behind her. As I mentioned just now, Scramble is still enjoyable. You get to see different parts of Japan, not only Tokyo. There's Osaka, Kyoto, Fukuoka, Yokohama, Sendai, Sapporo, and Okinawa. And still Gokase Yukas. So I guess that's all. The Persona 5 Royal English version will be available in March 31st. But I guess they really worth my time playing. Well, now I'm in this hell anyway. Thank you for watching. Fika no deshita.